San Francisco Women Artist Gallery is a nonprofit organization dedicated to the advancement of women in the visual arts. Since its inception in the late 1880s as a sketch club, it has been the home to many well-known and emerging Bay Area artists. This Meet the Artist series is designed to give you a glimpse into the lives and artwork of our member artists. We're here today with Jess Zepeda, who is a member of the San Francisco Women Artist Gallery. Hi, Jess. So, Jess, we brought you in here today to find out a little bit about your life and your artwork. And, of course, I want to start with the obvious question, which is, you are a man in a women's organization. How did you come to be a member of the gallery?
One day, about 7 years ago, I was walking down the street here, and I noticed the gallery, and there was a lady on the ladder. And I came in, and she said, why don't you join us? You say you paint and draw. And I said, yeah. And that's how I became a member of the gallery.
What is it like being one of the few men in a primarily women's organization?
It was a blast at first because I was the only man, and then there was a contributor, painter from Mexico or South America who never showed his face here, but then I became like number two, and it was a blast. I mean, having like 90 women around you and spoiling you and coaxing you and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah, not so bad. Not so bad. So, Jess, what mediums do you work with?
Basically, I work with graphite pencil, charcoal pencil, and pastels and oil.
So why do you paint and draw?
Well, I don't want to sound like Mango, but sometimes I have to paint pictures and get into political stuff because people in our world are kind of, they got to see this stuff.
As an artist, how do you define success? Like, what would success look like for you, or what does it look like?
Well, when I was younger, I was always pushing people around me ever since I was a kid. Look, success is in the mind. You don't need money. You don't need your mother next to you. You don't need a job. It's in the mind. I mean, if you do something, that's success. You know, it's like sports. If you throw a ball, that's success. If you paint a picture, that's success. If you draw something and you show it, that's success.
So let's talk about this piece that you brought with you today. You mentioned it was an oil painting. Tell us a little bit about it.
This is a picture of the First Lady, President Obama's wife, Michelle Obama. And I do these kinds of works not because it's political and political portraits, but I do put emphasis on portraits, and I find myself doing more famous people, not so much that they're involved in politics, but just people in the limelight and people in the public light that everybody knows. And so this is an oil painting of Michelle Obama.
Well, to wrap up today, I'd like to ask you the questions that James Lipton wraps up with on Inside the Actors Studio. What turns you on?
Ice cream.
What turns you off?
Clothed women.
What sound or noise do you love?
I like the noise of my shower when I take a shower.
And what sound or noise do you hate?
When my car doesn't start.
If heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
Your mother is waiting for you, so be armed and dangerous.
Well, that's a wrap. Thank you very much, Jess, for joining us today.
You're welcome.